Hey, what is going on, you microwave safe Mawile? Today, going to be playing some games with the Cinccino Mill deck. Want to give a quick shout out to TC Evolutions and BCW Supplies. Links in the description below for both of their sites. Use code AzulGG for 10% off. Now, as I was saying, Cinccino Mill, I hate that this deck exists, but it is one of the best decks currently that we've seen come out of Sword and Shield. So I had to showcase it for you guys. There's no way I'm not going to show you guys the best decks that are going around right now, and this is definitely one of them. The point of the deck is to just surge double Bellelba Brycen-Man, mill our opponent for 6 cards at some point throughout the game multiple times, and then we can close out the game using the Magcargo, but by evolving it through Ditto, or just copying its GX attack with Mewtwo and milling another 5 cards that way. So we have an 11 card endgame mill on the last turn of the game. If we want to, we can go Surge, Brycen-Man, and then Mewtwo, copy Burning Magma GX, and mill them by 11 cards. It's a pretty powerful deck. Yeah, kind of hate that it exists. I don't like decks existing like this that are this powerful and this kind of easy to play and just kind of straightforward. Like, there's not a lot going on with the deck. The deck's really freaking good. And yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and we'll play some games and I'll show you guys how it works. Into the first one we go. This is definitely a deck where we want to go first if we can. So yeah, on the coin flip here, I will be opting to go first if we get the option. Pick heads. It is heads. We are going to go first. We can get down the Cinccino's down turn 1, or the Minccino's. We can use Zacian. Ooh, the Zacian start is not ideal, but it's not the worst thing ever. Not really not that big of a deal. We just definitely don't want to open Zacian. We do play Air Balloon to get him out of the active, so we can get him out of there eventually. We can also attach a fire once we see what's in our deck, and then maybe get the Recycle Energy eventually. Hard retreat him. This deck does play Oranguru, but you don't actually use resource management that often with the deck, especially early on. There's a Ditto as well. I'm going to go ahead and quick ball, get rid of one of the Brycen-Man. And we do want Minccino. We do want Mew eventually at some point as well. There's all of our Cinccino's in the deck. We prize 1 Pokédoll. There's a fire and a recycle, only 1 air balloon, so I'm definitely going to attach this. There's only 1 ordinary rod, I believe. Okay, so we need to get like that ordinary rod before we get too aggressive with anything. So we're going to grab this guy. I'm going to attach this active, bench both these, and then Intrepid Sword. We got the Magcargo. We got 2 Caitlin and Cynthia, so we got a lot of draw power on the next turn. We can Caitlin and Cynthia, discard Magcargo, draw 3. Evolve to Cinccino, draw another 2. Maybe we get another card that allows us to draw cards. Maybe we get another Cinccino. We make do again, and we just keep going from there. We're just trying to draw a lot of cards early on. We almost just kind of want to deck ourselves out and then going into the Brycen-Man or Surge double Brycen-Man combo, and just kind of go from there. Yeah, our opponent probably won't have the turn 1 here. Turn 1 full blitz. They rarely do get that turn 1 full blitz, so we want to get this Zacian to the bench, hide it behind a Pokédoll or even like a Minccino because we have extra Minccinos to work with. Just let it chill on the bench, keep using its Intrepid Sword to draw cards, and yeah, that's kind of the game plan. Eventually we'll pretty much deck ourselves out, and then at that point is when we start to deck our opponent out. Or we can be a little bit more aggressive early on if we want to. You can kind of, there's a lot of ways you can do it with the deck. You can be more aggressive early on, and you can be like, all right, I'm just going to start using Brycen-Man immediately. It does depend a little bit on the matchup, especially the ADP matchup. We definitely want to be a lot more aggressive in that matchup because they can win the game really fast. Other matchups, they're definitely quite a bit slower at winning the game. Definitely quite a bit slower at winning the game for sure. But against stuff like ADP, they're pretty fast. All right, here we go. Just going to Caitlin and Cynthia first. Discard the Magcargo, put him in the discard pile because I do want to make this into a what's his face. I'm going to make do away a Brycen-Man here. I'm probably going to Caitlin and Cynthia again on the next turn. I'm going to Great Ball into hopefully another one. There he is. Then we're going to make do away. Crushing Hammer's pretty good. This is all pretty good here. I don't even know what to make do here. Maybe just another Brycen-Man. Plan Caitlin and Cynthia on the next turn, and then Brycen-Man turns after. There is the Air Balloon, which is an insanely good draw. Go with the Crushing Hammer here. Removing this energy would be pretty sick. Not going to hit it. We want the Mew in the play as well. Oranguru is really good. And then we do need a retreat. I think we will retreat to a... Probably get rid of an Oranguru here. I think I can let an Oranguru go. And then we Intrepid Sword, draw some more cards. And yeah, keep cruising. Keep cruising is the name of the game right now. Just gonna keep cruising through. Gonna start with make do's on this next turn so we can actually combo. What's it called here? Combo out the Surge. If we draw into Surge, and we go Surge Caitlin and Cynthia into like another Caitlin and Cynthia, or we could use the Brycen-Man if we want to. There's the first full blitz, knocking out our Oranguru. We're gonna send up the Zacian here, and then we're gonna go make do. Probably get rid of the quick ball, make do, get rid of the quick ball. We could get rid of the Minccino as well if we want the quick ball to find the other Oranguru or something like that. I guess that might be a little bit better. We're definitely looking for a Pokédoll this turn. So yeah, make do, get rid of the quick ball. Looking for that Surge. Want to draw more cards. Make do, get rid of the... We're going to go after one of my bench Pokemon. It's probably going to be the Zacian. So let's get rid of the Minccino. Keep the Zacian around. Play a Tag Call. Thin out the deck of the last of these. Take a look through the deck. I will Caitlin and Cynthia away the Zacian. Grab a Brycen-Man. Draw 3 more. And then we will, we do have an Ordinary Rod. We don't really need anything yet. We're going to Crushing Hammer. Nope. Crushing Hammer. Nope. Maybe we should have just kept those at this point in my hand. We whiffed the Great Ball. That's unfortunate. And we didn't get a... What's it called to work with? Once again. We have Surge for next turn. We probably just want to start being aggressive about the mill on the next turn. Can Intrepid Sword this turn. No Pokédoll. That's what I want to say. We got no Pokédoll. The rest of the they are all in the deck. So we got the Ordinary Rod as well. So we're pretty set up here. Just sacrifice the Wobbuffet, I think, is going to be the way to go. Retreat to Wob and Sword. There the Pokédoll is. There is the Cinccino as well. All right, so now we're fully set up, ready to go. I could go one last Caitlin and Cynthia turn, I think. I really probably should have just held the Crushing Hammers. They didn't really do a whole ton at this point. There is a Absol, but we do have this Fire Energy on the Zacian, so that's actually works out great. We're going to get the Fire Energy off the Zacian into the discard pile so we can get it back with Ordinary Rod. And yeah, just kind of go from there. All right, here we go. Setting up for the Tag Ball. I want to keep the Ordinary Rod around until after our opponent knocks out the Mew, because they'll probably try and knock out the Mew, and then you know, do a Tag Ball play. So start with make do's here. Make do. Start with the make it do's. Make do again. All right, we got another one. Going to make do once again. I'm gonna Surge. Caitlin and Cynthia. Get rid of the Great Ball. Grab back the get the Surge again. I think it's actually a little bit better. Draw 1, 2, 3. Put the Chaotic Swell in play. Brycen-Man. Discard the top 3 of both of our decks. Yeah, we had nothing really good left in our deck. We're gonna draw the rest of our deck on the next turn. Now we throw down the Lillie's Pokédoll, and we retreat to the Lillie's Pokédoll. Don't need to attach here yet. It is kind of unfortunate that we don't have a pivot to work with. I think the Recycle Energy is in the deck, so we'll see that for sure next turn. So I could throw this down. Our Mewtwo is prized, so we actually can't Lava Flow this game. That's fine. We'll be okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and attach on a Cinccino. Well, we can just hold it for right now, I think. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and pass over to our opponent, see what they got going on. Yeah, like I said, double custom catcher knock out our Mew is the only thing I'm not even like that afraid of it. It's just like our opponent's best play here. Yeah, our Mew and Mewtwo is prized, so we can't copy the Magcargo anymore. He is in the discard pile. So yeah, we can't do the full 11 card combo. I'm gonna have to settle for less, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. Settling for a little bit less than that is all right. They have what, 30 card deck left. There's a full blitz. They haven't taken energy out of their deck a little bit, which definitely isn't ideal for them. I don't know why they've been doing that, but it's fine. Draw, make do away. Let's just get rid of the Crushing Hammer at this point. I don't think we're going to use the Crushing Hammer. Draw 2, and we're going to make do. Get rid of this. And then we can throw the rest. Ooh, let's go with this first. Surge, and then you go mill 3, and then you go mill 3. And then you go Pokédoll. Attach the Recycle. Gonna retreat to the Pokédoll. And gotta do this. Pal Pad. Put back in Surge Brycen-Man. And then one more to put back in double Brycen-Man. And we'll do the Trepid Sword. Draw the cards. Oh yeah, to get back into Oranguru, we are going to have to let a Cinccino get knocked out, I think. But I think that'll be fine. We just let a Cinccino get knocked out. Bench the Oranguru. Yeah, the Air Balloon over here, not over here. I could have like prepped this Fire Energy here actually a while ago. And I kind of just chose not to. Definitely could have done that. Oh, they're already actually down 2 custom catchers. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize they are actually down 2 custom catchers. That's actually a big deal here. There's a Stellar Wish. I'm sure they're looking for another custom catcher here. I'm actually kind of fine if they ever knock out anything off my bench, though, because that means I have room for the Oranguru. So that's okay with me. Let's see what they get here off the Vulcaner. It is a custom. Do they have double custom plus a switch, though? Let's find out. That's what we're scared of here. If they have it. They have to have it, though. There's a switch. Do they have double customs yet? Nope, just the full blitz. So I think I am going to give up Cinccino here. Because we do need to get back more. We can send up Cinccino. I guess I could go Lillie. Well, yeah, we're running out of like ways to mill our opponent. So if we go Surge, and then we go Brycen-Man, discard 3. And then we go Brycen-Man, discard 3. Man, our second Air Balloon is unfortunately prized here. So then we can just go bench Oranguru. Or we could go bench Doll, retreat to Doll, Pal Pad. No, I think we have to go bench Oranguru, let the Cinccino get knocked out. Or we could go bench Doll attached to Cinccino, and that would kind of do the same effect, and then we Pal Pad the 2 cards back. So we can go ooh, this is getting close though. This is actually getting, oh, there's 3 customs in the discard pile, so this should be pretty much over now. So yeah, we can go yeah, Pal Pad before I forget and deck out those 2. Oranguru, and I will attach to Oranguru, I guess. I don't even know. And then we can fire retreat if we have to at the end of the turn. And then just pass. Just pass over to our opponent. Let them do their turn. We'll see what they got. In a really good spot, like I was saying. And that, yeah, it's kind of maintaining here. We're in a really good spot. Still, we can easily mill them out here, I think, of the rest of their cards. Pretty easily. Pretty easily. We can put back, like, in... Well, resource management back in 3 Pal Pads, maybe? And I think that'll be enough mill over the last 3 turns of this game. And then they'll be decked out. That's it. And that'll be game. Here comes a Wisdom. But like I said, they're out of customs. We hit a custom. They have 1 custom in their hand right now. No customs left to work with. That should be game. They shouldn't be able to draw 4 prize cards in the rest of the game. And that's why this deck is so good. Like, we're just going through the motions here. And we're absolutely destroying our opponent. Like, this is not close at all. I'm not playing as quickly as I could. I'm not the most familiar with the deck. I'm learning a little bit here, guys. But we're getting it. Look at this. Boom. Discard the top 3. Boom. Discard the top 3. That's not how I hit another custom there. I don't even know how that happened. All right, this guy comes down on the bench, and then we go resource management, and we just get back 3 Pal Pads, and we put them back in the deck. And then we're gonna draw a Pal Pad, and we're gonna trade into. Oh, I guess we won't be able to trade into everything that I want to trade into on this turn. But we can go draw Pal Pad. Oh shoot, did I mess this up? No. We're gonna go draw Pal Pad, and then we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There's an E-Power. There's an E-Power. I think our opponent's kind of done with this one at this point. I would be if I was that. Yeah, they're just going to go ahead and tag bolt our Oranguru, maybe hoping it glitches and they can get through. Not quite going to happen. 260 to our Oranguru. That's fine. Like I said, doesn't matter. Send up the Pokédoll. Draw for turn. It is a Pal Pad. Going to go ahead and Pal Pad for Surge and Bellelba. Then we're going to make do away this. Draw 2. I'm going to make do away this guy. Don't need him anymore. Draw 2. And then I'm going to play the Bellelba. Discard 3. And then we're going to Pal Pad for double Bellelba. And then we're going to Pal Pad for double Bellelba. Brycen-Man. Going to attach here. And then Sword. We're going to draw 3. Brycen-Man's there, and I guess actually, yeah, this actually worked out better than I thought. For some reason, I thought this wouldn't work, and then I played it out, and it actually works out perfectly. We just mill 6 next turn. They have a 3-card deck. There's almost absolutely nothing they could do to actually get out of this scenario, and yeah, that's it. The game's over. That's it. That's how this deck works. You just sit here and you just mill your opponent, and there's absolutely nothing they can do about it. We didn't even draw like that ridiculously well in this game. We prized the Lillie's Pokédoll, which is going to happen a fair amount of the time. They play 4 of them. We're going to end up with some of the prize cards now and then. There goes Surge, and mill 3, and that's it. We pass, and our opponent decks out, and we take a first dub here over a Pikarom. Fairly easy matchup, not gonna lie, this one's pretty straightforward. The really only real tough matchup for this deck that I have found is the Zacian ADP deck. Maybe we'll hit one of those and we'll have a close one on this next one. Alright, here we go, getting into another one. Our game plan does not change. Another bad matchup for the deck is anything with Ninetales that can constantly gust our dudes up. That's always pretty rough as well. Let's see, got the Zacian, got the Minccino. Gonna open the Minccino over the Zacian. Don't really want to have Zacian in our active off the start. Usually not ideal. Alright, we'll see what our opponent's playing here. They do have the Reshizard sleeves. Maybe they are playing Reshizard. Nope, it is Malamar. Malamar's a pretty easy matchup. Gonna go ahead, quick ball away. Brycen-Man, get ourselves another Minccino. I'm gonna check Mewtwo is here, Magcargo is here. Okay, that's cool. Let's check the energy. 2 fire in the recycle, 2 balloon, 1 surge prized, 1 Brycen-Man prized, 2 Pal Pad in the deck, 1 in hand. Yeah, it's looking fine. Look, we prized 1 ordinary rod. Nope, it's in hand. All right, everything looks just fine here. Gonna grab the Minccino. Gonna throw out the Swell to disrupt our opponent. Don't let them use Viridian Force in case they want to. And then Sword. Grab the stuff. All right, looking pretty good. Crushing Hammer's not really necessary in this matchup. We might utilize them. Probably not. Probably just gonna go ahead and ditch those off the Make Do's and the Caitlin and Cynthia discard. But we'll see. We'll see. Quick ball, getting rid of a psychic. All right. Let's see what else our opponent's got going here. Yeah, our hand's pretty good to follow up. Probably just go Caitlin and Cynthia, get rid of the crushing, get back the Brycen-Man, draw 3 cards, and then Sword if we don't draw any Cincinos, and then just keep building up from there. We can kind of, like I said, we can just kind of deck ourselves out first, like basically put 0 cards, have 0 cards left in our deck before we even start milling, or get to a point where we like safely removed enough resources that we're like, okay, once we start using the Brycen-Mans at this point, we're not going to discard anything we want. You know, we make sure we have an Ordinary Rod, a Recycle Energy, a Fire Energy. You know, we don't even need the Mew and Mewtwo in our hand. We just need a way to get it. And I was like, all right, this is fine. And then we just go from there. But yeah, we'll see. There's a Blacephalon. So I think our opponent knows what's up here. They're going to be pretty aggressive with the baby Blacephalon here and try and KO our rats, the Minccino and so on. Minccino. Poor guys getting taken out. We'll see. Makes me not want to bench the Ditto, but I don't think it's that big of a deal if they get a prize card like that, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and bench Ditto anyways, and just let him chill. Probably should have actually attached to my active last turn, just in case I could get a doll and I could retreat it, or if I could retreat to Oranguru and attack with Oranguru with Recycle. But I don't think I'd want to attack with Oranguru this early. They do play Espeon Deoxys. Okay, that is scary. The Espeon Deoxys is definitely scary, especially when comboed with the Blacephalon. So we do have to be pretty aggressive here with our mill. We have to be being pretty aggressive with the mill for sure. We can't wait around too long for our opponent. There's a reset stamp. That's fine with me though. That's 6-6. Nothing really changes. Our hand is about the same. Yeah, not a whole lot changed. We don't have the Caitlin and Cynthia, unfortunately, but we can get out maybe 2 Cincinos, which is pretty nice. And we have the Lillie's Pokédoll to work with as well, so that's cool. Our hand is actually just fine, yeah. Draw for turn. Pal Pad, gonna start with the Great Ball. It's a Wobbuffet. Not what we wanted. Alright, we could send the Wobbuffet up as a sacrifice, though we do have the Lillie's Pokédoll, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and get rid of the Wobbuffet. And then I'm just gonna make do away the Magcargo and then retreat to the Lillie's Pokédoll. That's gonna be the game plan. Make do away the Magcargo. And then we're gonna go attach, bench, retreat to the doll, and Sword. Draw 3. All right, we have 2 trades to work with now. That's pretty good. Looking for another trade, another Caitlin and Cynthia this turn. Just draw cards. We're looking to just draw cards, trade away the Brycen-Mans early on, and then we can just get those back with the Caitlin and Cynthia. So that's why we can get rid of those Brycen-Mans early on. Get rid of them. Draw cards. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Trade them, make do them away, and then Caitlin and Cynthia get them back, so we don't ever actually lose value on make doing away or quick balling like we did. We quick balled away that first Brycen-Man. We were going to Caitlin and Cynthia back. Oh, I guess we do have one in there. I didn't realize we had one in there already. So maybe I won't get rid of this second one. We'll see. We'll see what we draw. We'll see what our opponent does, and then come up with a game plan from there. Yeah, there's my turn. So they're just being very slow about avoiding letting me mill them. So this Crushing Hammer on this energy could be relevant. But I think I'm just going to ditch the Crushing here. Yeah, let's just ditch the Crushing. And then ditch the Quick Ball, I think. I don't really need a Quick Ball for anything right now. So I'm going to ditch the Quick Ball. And we might start milling as soon as... Yeah, we're just going to get aggressive with the mill. Discard top 3. Hopefully not too bad for us. We did lose a doll. It never feels good to lose a doll. I'm going to bench a Oranguru. So we could grab back dolls pretty early on here. Yeah, we're going to bench Oranguru. Get him in play. Get him going. I could Pal Pad for Surge Brycen-Man. I think I will do that. Especially because there's just the Surge in there. I do want the Surges as soon as possible and being able to utilize them as often as possible. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to grab the Surge there. 3 more cards. Still chilling. Still chilling. Still looking good. Nothing to worry about yet. Our opponent hasn't even attacked yet. They've had a slow start, and I've gone out of their way to kind of not play down draw supporters. That's definitely what they did on their last turn. They chose not to. They probably have a draw supporter. Chose not to play it. They're like, well, I don't want to play more cards out of my deck. I want to keep my deck as big as possible, but this means they are not attacking right now. There is a Whirlpool Suction. Definitely glad I benched the Oranguru now, because that is the Pokemon I would rather give up than anything else on board. Definitely want to keep everything else alive and well. We'll see what they go for here. Oh, they do play Venom Shot. I did not even think about that. I didn't even see that. I didn't even look at that. We do need to deal with this thing by putting a Mew into play. So we do need to make that happen. Here comes the Psychic Recharge. But our draw's been really good here. Our opponent's definitely in trouble. We can actually just be aggressive with the mill from here on out, I think. Our hand has a Pal Pad and the Ordinary Rod, so we can prevent any kind of weird shenanigans happening from us decking out. So I'm not worried about any of that right now. So I think, yeah, I think our hand, as I said, like once we get a certain amount of resources in our hand, we can just be like, okay, we're just good to start milling. We just don't care about what happens from here on out. Let's see what our top deck is. It is a Caitlin and Cynthia. Gonna go ahead and play this Tag Call, thin out the rest of the deck of these two. And then we'll start using Make Do. Is going to get rid of the other Caitlin and Cynthia, because I don't think I'm going to use Caitlin and Cynthia anymore past this turn. There is the Mew. I'm going to Make Do the Great Ball. And I'm going to Make Do this other Cinccino, or the... I think I'll get rid of the Communication, actually. Yeah, maybe I should get rid of the other Cinccino. I don't know. Don't have Surge yet. Could just go with the Caitlin and Cynthia then. Going to go with the Crushing Hammer here. Get rid of that. I'm going to bench the Mew, like I said, to protect my bench. And I think I am just going to go with Caitlin and Cynthia. I think this works out a little bit better, because we'll have Surges anyways for the Brycen-Mans from here on out. And should end up pretty even in that front. Don't need to play that. Air Balloon would be nice to put in play, but I don't want whatever I put in play to get knocked out. Gonna go ahead and throw this in play on the Mew. And then hit him with that sword. And then we'll get really close to decking out on the next turn. We'll almost deck out next turn. Very close. We'll be able to draw 7 cards of our 11 left. If there's any Pokemon left, which there might be a couple Pokemon left, I can go ahead and Quick Ball, get them out of the deck, get 1 or 2 Pokemon out of the deck. We can start our turn with Quick Ball, away Tag Call, see if there's any Pokemon left in the deck, and then go ahead and, yeah, start getting rid of them. There's the retreat to the Cephalon with the Fireworks Bomb. It's just going to be too slow, man. This is, like, not enough damage. They're going to start to reset up to try and use SP on Deoxys. But yeah, it's just going to be too slow. It's going to be too slow, too little damage, too late from our opponent, I think, here. They have 5 prize cards left that they need to get. And there's no way they draw those in time. There we go. It's going to put 2 and 2 on my Cincinos. Hella rude. Alright, get rid of this. Yeah, there's some basic Pokemon left. And the only thing we really want here is the Surge and the Ordinary Rod. I guess the Doll is okay, but definitely not essential to get out of the deck. So we'll go like this. Yeah, just the Surge, really. I think it's the only thing I really care about is the Surge. And then Make Do. Draw 2. Make Do. Draw 2. There's that Surge I was talking about. Make Do. I don't know. Get rid of the Cinccino. At this point, it just feels like it doesn't matter. I mean, it always matters to some extent, so you always want to try and get as close as possible. But here we go. Now we're getting into the big mills. Discard 3. And then discard 3. And then Pal Pad. Back in these 2. And I think we just pass from there. Could go with... No, I'm going to go ahead and throw one of these down on this Cinccino. And then, yeah, pass. Sometimes they play like an Absol in the Malamar deck, so I don't really want to put it on the... like we just saw, there's an Absol in the Pikarom in the last game, and we didn't really want that, what's it called, on there. The Air Balloon on the Zacian is definitely better on the Cinccino if they have an Absol. So, just prepare for that. Maybe they have an Absol. Put it on like this instead, and go from here. And, well, yeah, we'll see how this goes. We should be good. This game should be pretty much over. Yeah, I don't see how our opponent ever wins the game. I guess we'll find out. If they ever do win the game somehow, we're going to find out how they do. There we go. They're going to hit up our Cinccinos again. Do they have enough energy in here? They can't quite get there yet, I don't think. Okay, so I'm going to go... yeah, we're going to hit him with the Lillie's Pokédoll here. And then we're going to send up the Mew. Going to make do away the Calm. Draw 2. Going to play the Surge. And we're going to Brycen-Man at mill 3. Same thing, Brycen-Man at mill 3. And then we're at the 11 card point, which means next turn we do just win the game, theoretically. We're going to retreat into Oranguru. Attach the Recycle. I am going to Pal Pad back in a Surge and a Brycen-Man. I'm going to make do. Get rid of one of these dolls. We don't need 3 dolls anymore. Already played all my supporters for the turn. We're just going to resource management back in 3 Pal Pads, I think. I think that's going to be just fine. Yeah, 3 Pal Pads. If they knock out anything next turn, we do just win the game. If not, we're just going to win the game over 2 turns. And there's absolutely nothing our opponent can do about it, I don't think. I think this is it. This is it. This is the end game. Our opponent has 5 prize cards left. If they knock us out this turn, we do just win, because next turn we can go Mewtwo, copy Magcargo. They have 11 or 10 cards in deck, actually, not even 11. They had 11 at the beginning of the turn. They have 10 cards in deck, so we're going to be able to go Surge, Brycen-Man, and then Mewtwo, copy Magcargo with the Burning Magma-GX and mill another 5 cards off of our opponent's deck, and that's game. That'll be it. We'll see what they have. See if they have anything else spicy to work with here to give themselves a chance to win this game, but I don't think it exists. I'm more than happy to see it exist, but I don't think it does. Here we go, the send up of the Mew and Mewtwo. They have an attach. Oh, there is that Naganadel. Oh no. Oh, I think they've got us. Do they? No. That's 2 GX attacks. They can't use 2 GX attacks. Go back into this guy, but that's still not enough. I still think we got it. I got a little scared there for a second, but I'm pretty sure we still have this one pretty much locked up. We're gonna find out. There's Distortion Door. Can they draw 3 prizes in a turn with this guy? I don't think so. So I still think we have this. I got a little scared there, but we should be fine. They're going with the Cross Division anyways. They do have Stinger. I completely forgot about Stinger. Now, if they had gone Stinger into Baby Brown ASAP, yeah, I think we would have lost. But they didn't. So we're fine. Yeah, Stinger. They're going for the Cross Division here, which means they're knocking something out, which means you can Air Balloon the active, which means you can get into the Mewtwo, which means the game is basically over. That's definitely their win condition, though. Stinger into Baby Blue Cephalon is definitely the way to go, because we can't mess around. We can't change how many prize cards we have remaining, so that definitely just wins them the game if they had gone about it in that way instead. We'll let them do their Cross Divide here. Like I said, I don't think it matters. Actually, it might, because we might not be able to draw into what we want on our turn. Oh, they knocked out our whole squad. Oh, I didn't know our whole squad was going down. Alright, that's a little bit annoying, I guess. Okay, I guess we don't win this turn. Oh, shoot. For some reason, I didn't think they could KO all 3. Apparently, they can, though. If they can KO this on the next turn, they actually just win the game. So if they have custom catchers or something like that, they do just win, actually. And there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, so I'm going to go Pal Pad. Grab back 2 Bellelba Brycen-Man. Gonna bench a doll. Going to bench another doll. Yeah. And then actually I could Bellelba Brycen-Man discard 3 cards and then discard the Zacian, so they can't win through that play. But we'd have to get rid of Fire Energy. Huh. No, I think we're just gonna go with the Zacian thing. I just hope for the best. Okay, that's fine with me. Intrepid Sword. Sure. Draw those. And we're just gonna hope our opponent doesn't have custom catchers, a catcher, something to bring up the Zacian and knock it out. We're just hoping they don't have it. We'll see here if they do have it. If they don't have it, we do just have game. Next turn we have game. I could have gone with like the Brycen-Man, discard 3 cards, clean out my hand. I don't know what I would have discarded. Not even gonna think about it. Oh, they have Venom Shot. Oh, wait, but it's not enough. Wait, is it enough? How much does Venom Shot do? Oh, it's not quite enough. Sheesh. Oh, they Venom Shot are active. Okay, so we're just chilling, I guess. Oh, they can't Venom Shot. We have Mew. Oh my gosh. Completely played myself there for no reason. We're fine. We win the game. Full combo this game. Last game, not quite the full combo. Yeah, we're going to go Surge. We're going to mill 3. I could have milled 3 as last turn as well, I think. Mill another 3. And then, whoa, there it is. The Mewtwo. Attach a Fire Energy Pokédoll to the bottom of the deck. And then Burning Magma GX with the Mew and Mewtwo tag team to win the game. And that's it. This is the deck. This is the Cinccino Mill deck. Like I said, I hate that it exists as powerful as it is, but it is that powerful, so I definitely want to showcase it to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give the video a like. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.